Hey guys, Justin here with JHart Modelworks. Hoping you all had a fantastic Christmas. I had a blast. I got to hang out with some friends and family. Got some good stuff in. So I figured I would come to you with some Christmas cards. I got a couple more in that I wanted to share with you, as well as maybe go over my goodie haul for Christmas, because who doesn't like goodies? And then maybe a quick bit of a bench update as well. Starting with Before we get into the Christmas cards, let me go ahead and say that I now remember why I don't record during the day. You may hear a lot of background noise in this video. I will try to edit out as much as I can. I live in between three airports. I have Alliance Airport that way, I have Meacham Airport that way, and I have the Fort Worth Naval Air Station. It's a joint reserve base over there. We've got a BNSF train switching yard just a mile away over here. I've got trains that run right by here. I also have Business 287 that runs right by here next to the trains. So if you hear any weird noises, I'm sorry, it is what it is. Starting with these Christmas cards though, we have an absolutely gorgeous card from Dan the Munchkin Modeling Man. That is my idea of a fantastic place to retire. You got what looks like a beautiful lake, cabin in the woods, snow. Just doesn't get any better. Then we got our card in from the Bee Gees, Brian and Linda. These are always fantastic every year. They're absolutely hilarious. They go in the save pile every year. So thank you, Mr. and Mrs. BG. On to the Christmas goodies. I got one model this year. I got an Earth Defense Force cruiser, one of these small little, I think it's 1/1000th scale. Bandai calls them the Mecha Koli collection. It's from the Space Battleship Yamato. These are always a fun little quick build. One of those like one weekend type deals. You'd probably do it in a day if you wanted to. But they're just tiny little parts, absolutely tiny, but they're just a lot of fun. The wife got me some goodies this year. I got a airbrush cleaning kit, so I now officially have a paint pot. I don't have to just sit there and spray my airbrush into the filter on the spray booth. I can now be responsible with my paint cleaning. Comes with some nice brushes and tools. She also got me a pair of God Hand nippers. These are not the super crazy expensive ones. These are the step down. They're probably in line with my displays, but my displays are going on 3 years old now, I think. Maybe 4? They're starting to get a little dull, and these have stepped in. I've used them a couple of times now. They're absolutely great. So they may not be their crazy expensive nippers, but my understanding is the crazy expensive ones are really delicate, and you can actually chip the blades just on plastic sprue. That's a little much for something that costs like nearly $60 for a pair of nippers. So these, I think, are a good balance, and I'm really enjoying these. I got some paintbrushes. I don't have a lot of paintbrushes. I don't use a lot of paintbrushes, but when I do, it's nice to have good paintbrushes. And my old set that I grabbed from Hobby Lobby are starting to kind of go, a little south, getting real frizzed out. So having some really nice new clean brushes is awesome. We also got, as you can see all up in my glasses here, we got a tripod with one of those ring lights to kind of help with getting some better light when I'm taking photos of the cars, as well as helping with some of these videos, especially for the forward-facing stuff like this. Having just this one little LED desk lamp over here that just shoots from one side. This gets some much nicer light, which that is awesome. Also, I don't have to have the claw mount attached to my wife's desk. My wife comes home and she's like, "Your stuff is on my desk again." I'm bad. I have a tendency to migrate into her desk space. So this is less stuff to migrate into her desk space. So I got This one and another small tripod to sit on the desk, so hopefully I can get some better angles. Chris from the CD Scale Models sent me a gift card this year, and I applied that towards the other model that I'm getting for Christmas. That's the Fujimi did. They're the only ones who did the McLaren MP412C, and they only did it as a GT3 racer. So I'm gonna try, I think, to turn that into just a body kitted out civilian car. I don't build a lot of race cars. No, I don't watch a lot of racing, to be honest. When I do, it is, though, GT3, GT4 stuff. I don't watch NASCAR. It's just, I don't have the attention span for NASCAR. It's just doing circles, in my opinion. No, for those of you guys who love NASCAR, nothing wrong with it. NASCAR is your thing. It's just not my flavor. Some people like strawberry. Some people like chocolate. I like GT3. Bench update stuff. So, I took the entire week of Christmas off from work. I had some vacation time that needed to get spent. We can only roll over like 40 hours, and I needed to get rid of some time. So I'm taking the entire Christmas week off, which let me spend a lot more time on the GMA T50, which is, it's getting there. It's not done yet, but it's really close. I have the video for either this Friday or Saturday completely done, edited, ready to go. I have all the footage for the next video filmed, and I don't know if I should start editing that or if I should just stay working on and finish out the T50. I'm having a lot of fun with it. There is a little bit of fit problems with the body, which is a little disheartening, but it's not terrible. It just is what it is. One of the hang-ups that I am having with that car, though, I don't know what color to paint the wheels. So I don't think silver, bright silver, is not the way to go with this car. And the gold isn't either. There's the gold with that orange just isn't going to look good. I think the bronze wouldn't look good either. I'm leaning towards kind of a gunmetal, magnesium, or steel color. I do a lot of that color, though. But the only other real option is black, and I just don't do a lot of black wheels. I don't really like black that much for wheels. I mean, I like something that's a little, I don't know. But, so we could do magnesium or, steel, like alclad steel. We could do a matte black. We could do a gloss black. The other thing I was thinking about was maybe doing them in like the forged carbon, but there's a lot of forged carbon on this car now, and I think I may be kind of going a little overboard with that. So I'm probably not going to do carbon. What do you think? What do you guys think? What color should I do the wheels? Let me know down in the description below. As far as anything else goes, I don't really know what I'm building next. Alpha Models has an absolutely gorgeous car out. They've got the Ferrari Monza SP2. I wanted one. I really did. I reached out to Alpha. I was like, hey guys, I would love to build this on the channel. See if maybe they might send me one. They said they'd let me know, and then they proceeded not to talk to me again. So I guess that was a no. I looked at buying one, and there's a couple of options for buying one. I could pick one up from Upscale Hobbies, but Upscale is saying that they're not going to place an order until they have 12 orders. And as last time I looked at their website, they have one. I'm not looking at spending $160 for a model that they're not going to order because they don't get enough orders in. And then, by the time they do get around to it, Alpha Model being like, well, we're not producing that anymore, because they do very limited runs on these. They only produce a certain number of them, and that's it. So the other option is to buy directly from Alpha Models themselves, and again, it's $160, which is a lot of money. Alpha then wants another $30 to ship it, so that's almost $200. For that kind of money, I could pick up an Iwata HPCS airbrush and have a really nice detail brush I mean, I don't know. I don't, on the one hand, rare model kit. On the other hand, a tool that I'm going to get a lot of use out of. Decisions. Again, in the comments section, let me know what you think. Stash wise, it's not like I really need another model. Let's be honest. I already have a closet full of stash to build. I'm looking at, in the stash, I have the Fus Impala. That is a possibility. I also have a 37 Ford pickup, which I haven't done a truck in a while. The red and green trucks have been to all the shows. They've done the rounds. They've done great, but I kind of want to bring something new to the table, so I may start on the pickup. We'll see. All right, that's going to wrap it up for this video, guys. I do want to take a minute to thank each and every one of you for the support this year. That has been a fantastic year. I think we're up to almost 2,100 subscribers. I don't know where you all came from, but it is honestly it's touching to know that there's other people out there. We don't get a lot of interaction with a lot of people. I have a very small friend space, but you guys are how I interact a lot. You guys are a lot of how I interact with the world, and I appreciate you all taking the time to watch my videos. So a heartfelt thank you very much to all of my subscribers, and even the viewers who are not my subscribers. Thank you all very much. I appreciate it greatly. Again, I hope you all had a fantastic holiday and a happy New Year's to you all. I hope it's a great year for everyone out there. So I'm going to go ahead and get back at it on the bench here, and I will catch you all on the next one.